Hey everybody, Punisher88 here, coming at you once again with another Thursday review. So today I'm reviewing S.H.I.E.L.D. issue number 9, or the book that started all the S.H.I.E.L.D. 50th anniversary one-shots. So, to those of you who watch my reviews, you guys know that I like to start with the cover first, so let's check it out. Now, before I start gushing over this cover, and you guys know I will, there's a couple things I wanted to get out of the way first. The first one being, if it wasn't for Jack Kirby, Jim Steranko, or Mark Waid being in this book, and the fact that I love this series, I wouldn't have picked it up. Why? Well, because at a $5.99 price tag, and the way our glorious Canadian dollar is going, well, this book roughly cost me around $8. And at a price like that, that could kind of burn a hole in the pocket. The second thing I wanted to get out of the way was, to all the sticklers out there, yes, I know I've been reviewing these one-shots backwards. I guess you could say the official reading order so far of these one-shots go S.H.I.E.L.D. number 9, Mockingbird number 1, Quake number 1, Agent Carter number 1, and as of yesterday, Fury number 1, which I really want to read because the old school Nick Fury I thought was awesome. But anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to get those out of the way. So now that I have, let's get gushing on this cover. So, do I like this cover? I love this cover. I mean, I love the colors, I love the artwork, but I guess those are a given with almost any book I review. And like with the cover to Mockingbird number 1, I just love what's going on here. I mean, you got everything once again. You got Agent Coulson and the gang here in the bottom. You got the Howling Commandos. You got Agent Sitwell. You got Agent Hill. The original Nick Fury. I mean, you got a battle with some Hydra agents. The Helicarrier. Baron von Strucker and even flying cars. Like I said, you got everything. So, do I think this book's batting 1,000 from the cover alone? Oh yeah. And no, I was not trying to imitate the Kool-Aid Man there. Anyway, but that's just the cover. Now it's time to get down to what I like to call the nitty-gritty. But before we do, I just want to take the time to mention to any new viewers out there or any new subscribers to my channel that if at any time during this review or any of my past reviews you guys notice that I look up and down at the camera quite a bit, or it sounds like I'm reading to you guys, the reason for that is I keep my notes in front of me. Why? Well, there's a couple reasons. The first one being, with the notes, I find it helps the review flow a lot smoother. Second, with the notes in front of me, let's say I'm reading part of the review and I get stuck. I can backtrack and then keep going. And third, well, basically when it comes to memorizing text, it has never been one of my strong suits. So therefore, the notes are actually a help aid. So if you guys are cool with that, awesome. We'll get through this review and we'll be on our merry way. Sound cool? Alright, so I suggest you guys strap in because I have a feeling this may be a long one, but just bear with me. Alrighty? So, right off the bat, I just want to say, talk about well-timed. Coming out the same week we celebrated original creator Jack the King Kirby's birthday and the launch of Season 3 of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it really was the perfect moment to shine the spotlight on the super spy institution. However, this current installment, billed as an extra-sized 50th anniversary extravaganza, as you can see from the top here, isn't just a shameless plug or a nostalgic trip down memory lane. No, sir. Somehow it succeeds in masterfully folding these distinct agendas into something much, much more. Now, while the issue unapologetically wears its history lesson pedigree on its sleeve, the two lead features function more as forward-facing setups reminiscent of an issue 0 or a point 1 special. This approach makes not only a great anniversary commemoration, but also a perfect gateway that's relatively new reader friendly. Now, the first feature, which is called The Man Called Death, is indeed a real draw, incorporating King Kirby's captivating yet until then unused original two-page demo piece as a springboard. Regular series writer Mark Waid boldly begins to connect the dots between the organization's Silver Age origin and things that have only been hinted at and alluded to in the more recent work of Jonathan Hickman. There isn't clarification or resolution, but the fact that this mysterious connectivity is now on the examining table should be enough to pique the interest of longer-term readers questioning how all the desperate puzzle pieces fit together. In addition to Kirby's larger-than-life pencils, the opener is also inked over by equally legendary Jim Steranko. These two historic pages are revisited in a more raw director's commentary type setting at the back of the book, as well revealing through a neat bit of trivia that Steranko was given the assignment as a test of his chops. I wonder if that went well for him. Stan Lee and artist John Severin are also listed among the additional material credits, but their contributions are a little more subtle, substituting an example from an old Strange Tales instead of an all-new flashback panel. Supplying the all-new visuals of Death are artist Lee Ferguson and veteran colorist Paul Mounts. With only a handful of Marvel credits from the early 2000s, Ferguson arrives as a lesser-known quantity, but really pulls off 20 pages like a seasoned champ. Although this is his, sole contribution to the current volume, Ferguson delightfully splits the difference of some immediate predecessors, displaying the crisp layouts of Carlos Pacheco, I hope I said that right, and expressive fluidity of Chris Sprouse. Next page. Mounts pulls off the ultimate blending job, though, effortlessly, crossing between full application of grainy dot pixelation and other semi-retro visuals for the 1960s material and the slick glossy sheen of now. The second feature is another full-length story courtesy of writer Al Ewing and artist Stefano Caselli, entitled Duggan Lives. It appears to be something of a sneak peek into Marvel's post-Secret Wars, all-new, all-different status quo, particularly a backdoor pilot for the upcoming Howling Commandos of S.H.I.E.L.D. series. Broken down with individual title captions on nearly every page, it's fairly light-hearted and entertaining affair that supplies more smiles than you may expect from its horror-themed cast. And I thought this was actually a pretty cool story, but that's just me. While the creators firmly plant seeds for the upcoming title, there's also a here and gone charm baked into the proceedings, as neither Ewing nor Caselli are attached to the project long term. Considering the twist and operational limits defined here, it's really difficult to not take this offering as a challenge for the next creative unit, or at the very least the bar for which they should aim. Clocking in with a near-perfect ratio of one page of material for every year of its existence, this anniversary extravaganza is monumental testimony to the staying power of Marvel's original bit players. For the conservative collector, It also has the added distinction of providing multiple original stories plus a classic Lee Kirby reprint, all for the price of 1.5 regular nowadays comics. Now, that's not even taking into account all the bells and whistles normally reserved for the oversized and pricey artist edition hardcovers. Certain right there. Oh, idiosyncrasies. We're getting big here. The political climate, as well as the S.H.I.E.L.D. acronym itself, may shift during the half-century bang for your buck, is something that rarely goes out of style. So, here's looking forward to the two-fisted treasure the next 50 years will unlock. So there you go, folks. Another Thursday review for you. Some S.H.I.E.L.D. goodness. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give her a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. If I do get a thumbs down, it just means I gotta work harder on pleasing you guys. That's right. And if you enjoy reviews like this, well, I do a new comic review every Thursday and Saturday. Thursday being a current book, Saturday being one of either a back issue book, a hot topic book, or something that just catches my eye. If you're into unboxings, I do one every 2 months since I am a member of the Marvel Collector Corps. And if you're into backstories on lame comic book characters, well, every Wednesday I pick a character at random and give you the goods on them. Also, if you're into comic book hauls and whatnot, I got plenty of those as well. Also, while looking around my channel, make sure to comment on any video because I love reading viewer comments. As well, like or dislike anything you see. Yes, I did say dislike because let's face it, no one's perfect, right? And then, when all is said and done, before leaving, make sure to click that subscribe button. Alrighty? So that's it for me today. Next time you'll be seeing me is on Saturday. And I think this weekend I'm going to be reviewing Batman issue 44. So I figured, what the heck, let's kick off the week with, The Dark Knight, right? Alright, folks, so that's it for now. So I will see you guys on Saturday. So till then, this is Punisher88 signing off. See ya.